Hello and welcome to Crystal Crafts with Dee. Today I'm doing a project using up my leftover drills and I decided to do a canvas. So this is a 25 by 25 centimeter canvas from KaiserKids. You can get these canvases anywhere. This was in the kids section, which suits me fine. So it's a KaiserKids canvas art and it is a llama. So in this kit you've got your canvas, you've got your paints, and it actually says you get a paintbrush, but I didn't get a paintbrush, so that's okay. But I've already gone ahead and I've painted this. So instead of using different colors and mixing and all that sort of thing, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to do the colors that they suggested on your little tag there. And I didn't realize that pink is actually super duper bright, but anyway, it doesn't matter, it still works. So I've gone ahead and painted that up. Now the paints are really good actually, but this grey one, which I thought was a bit dark anyway, this grey one was actually dried out, so it had, I don't know if you can see it there, so it had a bit of a leak in the package. Didn't get on anything, but it just dried out the little pot. So that was okay because I wanted to make up my own grey anyway because I wanted it a bit lighter. So these paints were actually quite good. They are a little bit, there's bits on here where it's a little bit thick, and that's because I was sitting in front of the heater and the fan was actually drying out my paints. But we got through it and all is well. So that's your little kit there. So I've gone ahead and I've painted it up, and I've painted it exactly, pretty much exactly as their little tag shows. So it's pretty much ready to go. I've gone through my stash of leftover drills, so I'll show you how I did that. So with my special drills, I put them all in here. And I was getting quite a lot, and I thought, I really have to do something with these guys because I'm just getting so many. And with your special shaped drills, I've got them in these containers here. So I've gone through them and picked out the ones that I want to use. And for the actual llama's fur, I wasn't going to do anything with that, but actually I decided I will. And my normal drills, so when I'm done with a kit, I keep all my drills and I put them in bags that are color coded. So this one is white and cream. I have a separate bag for pink, separate one for blue, green, and so on, so I can find them easily. I don't really care about the DMC colors at this stage, but if they have them, I do keep them on there just in case. So I have chosen 3865, which is a nice white, sort of pretty much whitey creamy color. And that's the color I'm going to use on his fur. So, put him aside. So I have my colors. So for the, bring it back again. So for the yellow, I've chosen this Pearl AB yellow. And for the pink, the dark pink, I've got this sort of pinky sort of rhinestone. For the light pink, I've got that color, although I don't know if I'll use that, but we'll see. I've got silver, and I've got this really pretty aqua blue and a really pretty sort of green color. So I've got those, and then I've chosen some special drills like so. So I've got these guys. I've got some teardrops. I can't pick them up. Got some teardrops. Got some little stars for the background. I can't pick them up. So I'm going to use some of those interspersed as well. So So I've gotten them all out. I've had to play with them on my canvas to sort of see how they go. So at this stage, I was actually going to use craft glue, or you can use Elmer's glue, and just sort of put the glue on the sections that I want to put the drills on. But I've decided at the last minute not to do that because I'm going to go ahead and use a spray adhesive instead. So I have this one from Kmart, spray adhesive. So the idea is, and hopefully it will work, I will spray the whole canvas and then slap my drills on, and then I will seal the whole thing afterwards and hope that that works. So that's the plan. We'll see if it works. Okay, so all finished with the gluing part, the fiddly bit. I ended up not using that craft glue because it was getting all stringy and goopy and was making life very difficult. So I ended up just using the Elmer's glue, and that worked a treat. So I was quite liberal with that glue, and it's dried perfectly clear, and there's no evidence of that glue at all. So you can't see any raised bits or anything like that. So that's dried absolutely beautifully. So I will zoom you in so you can have a bit of a closer look at those drills, and you cannot see that glue anywhere. So very happy. It's come up really, really well. And I stuck my little stars in the background because I almost forgot that bit. So I'll zoom you back out again. Okay, so I'm going to get the sealant ready. At this stage I'll probably only do one coat, but we'll see how we go. I think that's all we need. I do use some Mod Podge Super Gloss sealant to put on all my diamond paintings, so I'm going to try that on this and hopefully that'll work out okay. Okay, so I only needed the one coat of sealant on this one. I wasn't sure if I needed another one because I had originally put that spray adhesive on there and it was just a little bit tacky. But as it turned out, I didn't need that second coat. So when I was applying it, I was trying to apply it evenly and just blotting, because it tends to sort of pull up around your drills there. So I always kind of blot it afterwards just to make sure I sop up any excess sealant that may be around those drills. But what I love about that sealant is that it actually doesn't leave streaks or anything like that. So you can be quite liberal with it, you can be sloppy with it, and it's very forgiving. So it's really, really good stuff, and a little goes a long way. So I reckon this has turned out really, really well. I love doing this. I reckon the longest part of actually doing this particular project was the painting bit, because trying to stay in those lines, took me ages, but we got there in the end. And I think also too, I had went through my colors so that I'd sorted them out before I popped them on there and made sure everything kind of worked and got my design ready in my head before I went ahead and did it. So when you actually apply your drills, it's a lot quicker. So I ended up using the Elmer's glue instead of that craft glue, because the craft glue was really like sort of goopy and it was leaving strings everywhere. So I just ended up going to the Elmer's glue, which works absolutely perfect. It dries clear and you can't see it at all. So I love this project. I reckon it's turned out really, really well. I am going to be doing another stretched canvas project like this again. I picked one up from Kmart, I think it was, and it's a mandala, so I reckon that's going to come up really, really cool, especially in the special drills. So I'll be doing that one at a later date and putting it on video, so keep your eyes peeled for that. So there you go. There is my stretch canvas idea on how to use up some of those leftover drills. I hope you liked what I've come up with, and I thank you so much for watching my video. So I will see you next time. Bye!